because there are a few hot topics going on right now with the Tennessee Titans. So we're actually going to swing it your way, okay? At least for the first two questions. We are going to ask each of you, and we want your answers here. We're going to put them on the board, and we'll discuss. So if you looked at the thumbnail, there was a question at the very bottom of the picture. And the question is, I know everybody's wanting to know about this, man. Who should start at quarterback against the Houston Texans? Should it be Hurtfoot Tannehill? As we see here, he's got a boot on his foot. You all see that, right? Should it be Hurtfoot Tannehill, or should it be the inexperienced third-round rookie in Malik Willis? This guy right here. All right? So, let's go for it, man. Let's see what's up.
So, first thing, I mean, everybody's been talking about Willis. I knew this is going to be a hell of a topic. So, Stanley says, not going to lie, I kind of want to see Willis start this week. The play action would be insane as long as Willis can hold on to the bizzle.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna track these two, Jacques.
Okay.
Whatever you pull up, I'm gonna track them. So that's one for Willis. Okay, cool.
All right. JP says Hurtfoot. Man.
Hurtfoot. Okay.
Hey, if y'all watch Game of Thrones, bro, y'all got the hand and the foot. So which one is Tannehill? He the hand of the foot. You got team leader Tannehill. All right.
All right. Okay.
We got Max Titus Willis.
Smoke going on in here.
All right. Rocky Yeet says Tannehill is well enough. All right. Hopefully. Okay. Let me give me one. Bear with me, bro. They coming in. Just bear with me.
Sir.
Robert says Willis.
Okay. No.
Me says Malik. Tommy says Tannehill. We got Titan Rossi in the building.
What up?
Check
your show, folks. Check out Titan Rossi. Hey, Titan Rossi, I saw your last show, bro. I made a comment on it. Great show, bro.
Yes, sir.
What was the previous? My bad, Jacques. What was the previous comment?
Zach says, I guess if Hurtfoot.
Hurtfoot. Okay. All right. Okay.
That sounds like a Game of Thrones reference, bro. Yeah. I'll start Willis quarterback this year. So Ian says,
look at all that smoke, bro.
Okay.
Woo.
Matthew Levy says 75% Tannehill needs his game to put your pro in. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Tannehill, even though it's the Texans, still a divisional game. Okay.
Big Wickle, what's up?
All right. Tanny, no wheels if he can go. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Zach came with the Hurtfoot. Let me see. Okay. I know Willis ain't ready, but Tannehill can't for the injury. For the smoke. Okay. Let me see.
Split. Okay.
Jonathan says Malik, let Henry run. Well,
okay, all right.
Okay, the Clanky Spoon in the building. Tannehill, I think the boot was removed yesterday. Yes, it was, but he didn't. He was just a bystander. He was a pedestrian today. He was watching, just coaching. Tannehill will be a good coach, by the way. I just was noticing his demeanor. It's just weird.
Yeah.
He says Tannehill should start if he can't get in to get it going. Put in Willis. Oh, I like that. Okay, I like that. That's all right. Max Titan Willis is a must see TV. Titan Rossi done got in the mix. He said Tanny. Did I already get 75? I think I did.
Is it
okay? Willis.
Okay.
We got the Willis train coming in. Jeremiah Willis.
Yeah, I see that.
With the Willis. C-Dub with the Willis.
Wow.
Oh my Lord, y'all are coming with the Willis. Hey, okay. Oh, Solomon with the Willis. Okay. Oh man.
Wow.
Hey, since he's Willis comments hurting your soul. Let Malik get his feet wet. Okay. Keisha in the building. What up, Keisha? How you doing? All y'all, I want to see Malik get hurt behind this awful old line. Let's see. Let me see if I got any more down here. Let me see. Alex. Okay. Let me see. Let me get you right, Alex. I think Tannehill should start. Okay.
He said a big lead, man. Y'all know the Titans don't ever get big leads, man. I would love that, though. You know what I mean?
We sure don't. We are.
I wish we could.
Mix. I wish we are always in the mix. All right, Hope. I think that's our line right there. So what's the calendar, bro?
Let's look at it, man. I'm tallying it up as we speak right now. Let's see. We got. I'm looking, counting. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for Ryan Tannehill. 13. Malik Willis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 for Malik Willis. 13 and 12. Wow. So Tannehill with the win barely, right? 13. It's damn near split. You can't get more split than that.
It is.
Wow.
It is.
Wow.
It is.
So, Jacques,
Yes, sir. Oh yeah. Oh,
So
Lord.
the fans have spoken. Everyone has spoken. All right. So Jacques, I got a question for you, sir.
Oh man, you put
I
me on
got
the
a
spot,
question
bro.
for you, bro. It's for you, Jacques. So, Jacques, the lockdown, Kona, Nashville, born and raised. Who should start at quarterback, man?
Man, you got
Hashtag
to put me like
hurt
that,
or
bro.
hashtag inexperienced, man. Who should
Dang.
start at quarterback?
Okay. So I did say our last show, I think Tannehill is going to start, right? But I'm going to say this, and somebody said it earlier, and I forgot the comment, and that's actually my initial thoughts. Okay, so I'm going to put a twist to it, and then whoever said that comment, please put it back. Somebody said, let Tannehill start if he can, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if he's not in a rhythm, put him elite. Okay. So what I seen today in practice is Tannehill is back there. He's resting. He's chilling. You can tell his ankles like, and he hasn't practiced. I guess they're keeping him fresh. I honestly think they're going to kind of use both of them, right? I think they're going to start off with with Tannehill, and then if Tannehill shows where he's struggling with his ankle, or if he just still find any discomfort, and if they have a comfortable rhythm when it comes to running the ball, I think they'll put Malik in there. I really do. Now, to answer your question, I think they should start Malik. I'm gonna tell you why. I don't want them to get Tannehill hurt even more. Right? The offensive line is already trash. Okay, and that's how Tannehill got hurt the first time. Now, if we put Tannehill back, we put him back there with a bum ankle, and we say, "Hey, Tannehill, keep doing what you're doing." And then all of a sudden, Dennis Daly, whatever his name is, that lets their leading sacker come across and he hits the ankle, gets ankle rolled up on wrong. We're in for a long year if Tannehill's out for at least a couple of weeks, right? So what you're gonna do is let Malik get his feet wet. And what I mean by that, you don't have to say Malik throw like you did in the preseason. See, Vrabel wanted to see if Malik can throw the ball in the preseason, right?
Yep.
Well, in this scenario, you don't have to do that because the Texans' run defense is so trash. You say, here, Henry. Malik didn't get a chance to do that in the preseason. He had to hand off to Chestnut and those other guys. But he ain't never got to hand off to the King. So you say, hey, King, here you go. Here you go, King. Keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible throwing, but utilize his gift. He has a gift that is way better than Tannehill's. And if anybody in this comment section wants to argue me that and say that Tannehill works better than Malik, you smoking. Okay, you smoking on a loud pack for real. Malik has a gift. His gift is his legs, okay? No, a lot of people don't like that. I love it in this situation when you're going up against a team that's 32nd ranked in the run defense, right?
Yep.
So you say, hey, if I'm Todd Downing, which we know he's incompetent sometimes, what happens is he gets cute, right? He got cute and put Malik in a situation where Malik should have never been in that situation. He's a quarterback, right?
Yep.
Use his raw athleticism. Use it to his advantage. You're not saying telling him to go out there and throw against the Chiefs. You're not saying go out there and throw against the Colts. You're not saying go out there and throw against the Bills. You did it. You tried it. It didn't work. You were down 41-0. He's not going to throw 350 yards this game. Tannehill doesn't throw 350 yards a game, right? So no. Utilize him, keep the ball out of his hands, say, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to play our game. And then when that run game gets to going, you know what's going to happen? They're going to back off. And you say, Malik, do your thing, right? Now, with Malik, what I don't like that he does is he's this quarterback where he's elusive. He tries to create too many plays, and he gets negative sometimes, right? That's what I'm saying. Keep it out of his hands because Tannehill already don't have nobody to throw to. So you telling me the Malik is put in the same situation where he doesn't have nobody to throw to. So with this game, start Malik. Go ahead, Hawk. What you think?
Oh, how can I top that? I'm about to log off, man. I'll let you. Hey, man, great show, guys. See y'all later. All right. So, hey, a lot of folks in the comment section say, hey, preach Jacques. Jacques speaking fire, speaking facts. It's really hard for me to say much about that. So what I will say is in the you're right, Titan Rossi. So in the last show that we did, the post game for the Indianapolis Colts, I said when I saw him get hurt, and I saw him walking with a boot, I was thinking, and again, hadn't heard nothing. I'm not a doctor. I was like, Malik Willis is going to play next week. He's going to start next week. And I'm going to stay true to that. Okay. Houston's defense, run defense, is awful. And for what we know right now, what is Malik's strengths right now in his confidence level is running the ball. That's where he's confident right now. Can he eventually be a throwing quarterback? Absolutely. Go play Madden and look at the top 5 quarterbacks in the league in arm strength. Malik Willis is in the top 5 in the league in arm strength. That's unbelievable, right? So that's there for him, right? And Houston is a much better pass defense than a run defense. Their defense, like you said, Derek Stingley's out there. Petrie, who's there, he has 3 interceptions this year. Their safety. Desmond King, the veteran. Those guys are pretty good, right? So you don't want to put them in a crossfire. The positive of this for Malik Willis is that he gets experience, man. He gets a lot of experience, and he gets to play with his strengths, and that's running the football. With him and Derrick Henry running, throwing some Hassan Haskins, throw some Hilliard out there as well like that, we could have a run palooza against the Texans. They can't tackle. So if it's like, if you want to do like a test, like in a science class, to say, hey, we're going to cut this frog up, right? And we're going to do this. This is the game to do it for Malik Willis. Mm-hmm. This is the game to do this, to say, we want to see how well you're going to do out here, right? So put him out there, right? Give Ryan Tannehill some time to heal. Ryan Tannehill is 34 years old. He's not 24, right? And even with the fact he got his boot off, he still was limping in practice. He still had his ankle heavily taped, right? Mm-hmm. It's kind of like, why should we risk getting him hurt? The only reason I see us playing Tannehill is because this is an AFC South game, right? Tannehill has to be on Sunday at 12 o'clock. And the game's at 3 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, he has to be showing the doctors his ankle doing this, bro. Yeah, my foot's good. My foot's good, man. That's how his ankle should be looking, right? If he's healthy in that regard, I see us playing him. But this is an opportunity for us to see what Malik Willis is about. Now, let me set this expectation. I don't want people to think, oh, Malik Willis is about to go out here and just beat Steve McNair. First of all, he's a rookie. Right. So understand that, okay? Number 2, he's a 3rd-round pick, right? So don't expect him to just, he's going to go out there and just do it all. Give him some time, right? Mm-hmm. He might screw up. That's okay. He's a rookie. And I'm telling you, I feel if he screws up, people are going to immediately say, I told you he's not ready. He's trash. Get rid of him now. Get rid of him. And on the flip side, on the flip side, their fans, if he goes out there and throws for 250 and runs for 3 touchdowns, that's our quarterback for the future. Yep. There it is. Bench Tannehill. Tannehill should be on the bench. Listen, Ryan Tannehill's our starting quarterback, period. Yep. Okay? Yep. You got to give Malik Willis some time. He's a rookie. But this is a great opportunity for him. If I'm him, I'm excited, man. I'm walking around licking my chest like, oh, my gosh, they're 32 in the league in rush defense. I feel like I'm in Liberty again. Mm-hmm. I think Malik Willis should start this game.
Hell, with that O-line, he is in Liberty again.
Yep, that's right, man.
Seriously, they ain't got no receivers to throw to, so it's just like at home for him. He just got Derrick Henry back there.
That's right.
So
that's right.
It's an interesting comment. He said, funny thing, last week watching the game with my 2 Colts fans, once Tannehill got hurt, they were upset. They got real scared when Willis got into the game because we were killing him in the run.
Yep.
It's with Malik. This is the most interesting conversation that I think has been had in our organization. We haven't been really like this in a long time about a 3rd-round rookie quarterback. And you say this all the time, Hawk. He's a 3rd-round rookie quarterback, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And we were invested. And being at the game, Hawk, you were at the game too. When he got hurt, when Tannehill got hurt, everybody was like this, right? Everybody had concern on their face, like, oh, shoot. And I bet y'all at the crib like, oh, man, here we go. So we sitting there rubbing our hands, right? And then when Malik, and I don't know if y'all noticed this, y'all probably don't see it on TV. When Malik was doing the handoff exchange with Ben Jones, he fumbled the snap. And one of the guys next to me, and he said, did you see that? I said, yes, I did see that. I said, okay, this is interesting. Okay. With Malik, I think it's nerves. Then they took the ball and handed it off to Hilliard. They didn't want him to if I was tied down, I would have got creative in that situation. I would have said, hey, play action. Malik, use your legs, right? Because, Vrabel's not going to say, Malik, go out there and throw 30 times. He's going to say, win the game, right?
Yep.
Win the game. That's all you got to do is win the game, son. And then eventually it's going to come. But I'm with you, Hawk. Even if Malik does go out here and ball out, don't bench Tannehill. Let Tannehill continue to do what he do, right?
Yep.
He has the leadership of his team. And I know a lot of people don't like that because it's so split down the middle, man, with this franchise that Tannehill he trash and blood. Tannehill, guys, I don't know if you've known this, and me and Hawk did a show on this. And shout out to my co-host, man. Tannehill has thrown for 4,000 yards in his career before, guys.
He has. Yep.
He's done it before.
Several times.
On several occasions. He's just in a situation where he doesn't have to do that anymore, right?
Facts.
He don't have to do that anymore. So that's why I'm like, when I listen to the Tannehill hate, I'm like, Tannehill is what we're gonna get for right now, right? And you appreciate it because he's been doing what he's doing. He just can't win the big one. That's just my bone with him. He just can't win the freaking big one. And I think if he can get to the dance and he loses in the dance, I think the respect will be there. But I just with this whole thing, Malik just needs time to just process and sit back and learn the game, because they say I've heard this a million times. Your second year in the league, what does the game do, Hawk?
Yeah. Well, it depends. If you grasp it, it can slow down for you, right? Or you get figured out, and then you have to adjust.
Yep, exactly.
Yep. So,
great show.
Zach Carpenter, that's a hell of a question right there, bro. Ooh,
which one?
What he has up on the board, man. Jacques, facts, no paper, by the way, what you just discussed there. So if Malik plays, will he be over or under 150 in yards passing? So, folks, put a comment on there as well. And Titan Rossi, you're right. I do think Tannehill's playing better this year than he did last year. He didn't have as many yards, but he doesn't have as many interceptions. He's been much more 92. He's fifth in the league in quarterback rating. So people might not realize that, right? All right. So if I was to guess, I'd say under 150.
I totally agree.
Yep.
I totally agree. He ain't gonna throw for I'll be surprised if he throws for over 150. That's not our game. We don't throw for 200, 300 yards. Now, like we've said before, Hawk, this will come back to hunt us in a situation when our defense is kind of tired and we need that pick me up. And we don't have that pick me up. This will come back to hunt us. But right now it's working. Let it work. Let it work. But I agree. Under. Yep. And then two, I seen Rossi's comment earlier. You can't judge Tannehill off this O-line or these receiving core.
Yep.
They throwing to all of us. He's throwing to us.
That's right, man.
And you know what? I'm gonna say this, and I'm kind of shocked that I'm about to say this. And you know how I be riding his coattail. But they ain't giving Todd Downing nothing to work with either.
That's right. They're not. That's a fact.
I mean, I gotta tell the truth. Even though he be calling bonehead plays, John Robinson hasn't set this man up to and I know, bro.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
I give you hell, Todd. I give you hell, bro.
I'm trying, Doc. I'm trying, bro.
I know, bro. But I realized, man, you trying to scheme up. What's the kid's name? Cody Hollister. Is that his name? See, that's sad. Cody Hollister. Shout out to Mason Kinsey. Literally, you know what I mean? Like he doesn't have nobody to throw to. Traylon's hurt.
And what did I mention to you the other day about the receivers that we have? The top 4 receivers right now, 3 of them are undrafted.
Undrafted. You did. So go ahead and spit your stuff, Hawk.
You look at Mason Kinsey. Yeah, you look at Mason Kinsey, Cody Hollister, and Nick Westbrook-Akina. Undrafted players. I'm not saying T.R. Tartt's an undrafted defensive line. I'm not saying they cannot play. Right. But if you're a DB, that's not scaring you, right? There's a reason why you were not drafted. You got to sort of overcome that status. And, you know, we're gonna get to another point in just a second too, okay? Because I know people want to know about this too. Because November 1st is what, folks? That's I'm gonna put that in the chat. What is November 1st? Okay, so
is that Saturday. When is
November 1st? No, just so what? There's in the NFL. Something's gonna happen on November 1st. Yep, trade deadline.
A trade deadline.
When you look at the talent that we have, this is why this guy here is amazing, man. Shout out to Mike Vrabel, man. Yep. Shout out to this guy, dude. Okay, this guy knows how to freaking win. With me and you at wide receiver, Jacques. This guy makes it. We need to give him his props.